a suite of Thulite jewelry. So we have this available in an earring, necklace, and pendant. For earrings, $89.98, necklace, $129.98, and if you would like, you can do the pendant, which is a cross pendant, for $139.98. And Thulite is that pretty pink purple color. This is very color intensive.
Okay, and I designed this. I designed to keep it simple, okay? So I did kind of a contemporary cross. I did the pendant with a huge silver backing, and then you got this Freeform necklace. Now, the necklace and the pendant are sold separately, okay? These are big, they're bold. There's a tremendous amount of silver work in here. The necklace is just monstrous, and they're all freeform, hand freeform cuts that in what we call a twist bead. What is unique about this is just the genuine material, the Thulite. This is a Norwegian material. We had an exclusive on this for the last 3 years. This year will be the first year that we won't have an exclusive on it, but we still have a lot of the really super nice material that we'll be putting in designs. We wanted we've got a bunch of deposits of new things I'm not gonna share with you quite yet of where we're saving our money for this year. We've got some really cool things. I will just say that some of them are precious. So it'll be fun new stuff for probably about the end of 2020.
Okay, well, and also I will say that a lot of people collect cross jewelry. I have not seen a lot of different crosses with your genuine gemstone. Okay,
if you think about this, all right, I've been doing this for 43 years. There is nobody that I know that does not enter crosses that, are hearts. Even if you're big time, big name designer types, right?
Yeah.
If you go back in their history, you will find where they have crosses and they have hearts.
Right.
Those are the two most popular silhouettes in any designer's line. I have designed so many crosses in my life. This I wanted to kind of keep very contemporary. I wanted to keep it simple. I wanted to keep it big and bold. I even kept the silver work very simple, very utilitarian. Also, I wanted to give you a really great value to keep the prices down on this. These are big, they're bold, and this is the top grade Norwegian Thulite that we had. This is all what they call AAA grade material. So this is the top of the top material of this
Thulite comes in a lot of colors, by the way. If you have like Thulite, you could see this big range. It's not like lighter pink.
It goes from a pink to a raspberry red, but yeah, it's in the red.
And this is the deepest, darkest Thulite I think I've seen.
As far as I know, I only have one source for this. In Norway, it comes out of this one little deposit. They mine it for 6 to 8 weeks a year. It's in the middle of a swamp.
Is this popular in Norway?
Oh my God, yeah, it's the national stone.
Oh, is it the national? See, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I did not know that.
So obviously you're not hanging out in the bars in Norway, are you?
You know what? I only did that once in the 80s, and I don't remember what happened. So. Wow, Jay. It's like a tennis match.
Well, no, like Norway, but to tell you the truth, okay, let me tell you something. Yeah. Okay, in Norway, I don't hang around in Norway a lot because unfortunately, it's not that I don't want to. It's just that they don't have a lot of mining going on. They don't have a lot of materials. And so I don't really get to go up there. I am going to take a Harley ride, not this coming year, but in 2021. We're gonna go up, and this will be one of the areas that we visit.
So does Lloyd's of London have you insured for all your Harley rides? And
my wife has me heavily insured. This is actually, guys, this is actually how they take it out. This is them mining. Okay, now I want you to look at them mining this. Okay, look at them mining.
Is that like a jackhammer?
Okay, so look at how they do this. That's an air drill right there. Well, it's a gas drill on that case. And there's the natural rough. That's the Thulite. So you saw everything you saw there. It's not what you did see. It's what you didn't see. What did you not see? You didn't see any mechanized equipment.
No. How do they pull it out?
It's all done by hand. That's in the middle of a swamp. So they go into the middle of the swamp. This is all mined by hand. They gather it all up. They mine for about 6 to 8 weeks, right? They walk in. Yeah. They have to hand carry everything into the deposit. They have what they call lift bags.
Is this one? Is that a sample?
This is a Thulite.
Oh, okay.
They put it in lift bags. And then one time a year for one day,
Yeah.
they get one nice sunshiny day, and they have that helicopter come in, and
Yeah.
they lift the material out to
Yeah.
the road. So it goes into the mine. There's no way to get a
This is
car in there because it's in the middle of a swamp.
Well, look at that.
Isn't that wild?
That's wild.
Yeah, and that's the natural Thulite. That's untreated. That's just what it looks like.
That's just what it looks. That's such a pretty
Isn't that
color.
wild? It's just beautiful.
National
Norwegian stone.
National
Thulite.
Norwegian stone. Interesting. Does Norway have other stones, or is that pretty much?
No, that's that.
Pretty much
Well,
it.
I've only bought 2 materials in 43 years out of Norway, and this is the one
That's
that I
so
really
pretty.
consider premium. Yeah.
Premium. All right, new and exclusive 077103. I do want to tell you about the Today Special. So here's the deal. Final presentation was at 3 p.m.